What's going on, y'all? Mad Dad is back in this Mad Den. Here to talk about Madden, and yes, the Power Up series has continued, so thank y'all for watching me, and I hope you're having a great day. So if it's your first time watching me, as always, thank you. Second, please, still on that road to 1,000 subscribers. You can help me on that road. Just hit that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on, ding ding. Hopefully I got the timing right. And yes, you will get all the madness from Mad Dad as he gives it to you on Madden 21 and beyond. So again, thank you all for watching me, and I hope you're having a great day. So guys, we got a 85-86. You should get two of those 85-86 power-up passes. If you're gonna get three eventually, I think, from daily objectives. But just from leveling up, you're gonna get two 85-86 power-up passes. And when we start getting to these, especially early in the game, these definitely have use. I know if you've seen my previous videos I have on the 62-81 and the 82-84, a lot of times I say those have, minimal use right now. Probably best to save a lot of those that you get right now because, again, those lower cards aren't expensive right now. And when their second card comes out for those players that have lower cards, those lower cards price go up, and that's a good time to use those power-up passes. So, again, it's up to you guys how you want to, strategize or use those first couple power-up passes. But the same thing always remains true. I'm going to say it in each video. Make sure you open up the notes section of your phone or have a pad nearby you could write on. That's always going to be here by your console, that you can write down all your power-up passes and where they're at, because we cannot rely on EA to add the simple feature of putting it on the card to which player we put that power-up pass on. So make sure the number one thing you can take out of all these videos is track your power-up passes, either by notes on your phone or good old-fashioned pen and paper on a notepad. So that's the best advice I'm going to give you about power-up passes, and hopefully some of you guys follow it this year. So, back to the lecture at hand, 85-86. So I do have both of mine, and I have used both of mine, and I'll show you who I have them on. Well, I'll just tell you who I have them on. I have them, both of them on Jalen Ramsey and Myles Garrett. Jalen Ramsey and Myles Garrett. I'll tell you why I put it on those two players. First of all, if you go to their cards, I think they're both 85s. I think they're both 85s. So we'll start going down to the 85s. They start around here. You got Drew Brees, Stephon Diggs, Tress Way. Does it not have it's expensive, Tress. You're getting up there. Marlon Humphrey. Zeke, who, again, they're not very expensive. Kelsey, McCourty, DeCastro, McCourty. Again, these guys are a little bit more expensive. Myles Garrett, $70K. Odell's probably, you can still use the 82-84 on him, but look how expensive he is. But this Myles Garrett, his power up is going for let's see what his power up is going for. His power up is also going for a lot. I tend to use these ones on the ones that the power ups are expensive. That way you're not paying both. You know what I mean? It's one to pay it's cheap for a power up and then pay a lot for the core elite. But if you're talking straight power ups on this guy right here, I forgot what I got mine for. He's up to 44K for just his power up. So you couple that with 110, with his 70K core card, you already got 110K, not to mention training you spent on him. And Jalen Ramsey, I think, is the same way. So when you're spending that much on a power up, if you did not pull the power up, I think it's good to use these power up passes right here, especially when they're top tier. What I mean by that is that you can pull it out of them at any time without penalty because it's the top tier they're at. You know what I mean? So where's his power up? Let's go to his power up real fast. Again, 40K. You guys are talking 40K for power ups there. And then another, again, 70K. I didn't even see the Jalen Ramsey. I think he might be an 86. Let's go to the 86s too, just so we can see who else is out there. Also you start getting to these, at 86s, I believe they start having those team diamonds. So those actually another, I have power up. What do I have power up? There ain't no 86 power up. But there's also Team Diamonds that are 86s overall. So you can also think about some of those. Nick Chubb, these are low 86s. 86s are cheap for 55K. So I wouldn't be wasting them on these right here. You start getting, and then you go like Keenan McCardell. You know, Quentin Nelson and Von Miller. You know, Lamar Jackson, if you didn't have the pre-order, there's one you could use it on. But I didn't even see a Jalen Ramsey yet on the block. These are all 87. Julio, another great 86. You know, his are going for at least 100K. 99 there. Let's see what Julio goes for. There's a lot of wide receivers. You know, with the level master wide receivers and, you know, things like that, it makes it very difficult to get receivers that are worth spending a lot of coins on right now. 100K for Julio, so that's definitely a good use of that 86 if you like Julio. Let's go to Jalen Ramsey here. So Julio so far, Myles Garrett, Jalen Ramsey. You know, the Team Diamonds that are 86s aren't that expensive. You know, there's Keenan McCardell, and I think Keenan McCardell's even an 87. I think it was. Again, go back to all these other Jalen's. 80K. So he's an 85 as well. I missed him with that. So 85K, 85 for an 8 for I mean 82 for an 85. That's expensive. Just like Myles Garrett, you're already spending 40K on the power up, and then you're having to spend another 85K on the core elite. So basically, you know, again, these are top tier cards. So my advice is once you have it, obviously you put it on either Myles Garrett, Julio Jones, Jalen Ramsey, who you guys have it on. Obviously, you're going to want to mark it in your phone and mark it in your pad. But what I do, and my strategy is the same throughout the year, is I put that power-up pass on them when that core is very expensive. Now, when the next big, you know, right end comes out for, you know, as far as Myles Garrett, or cornerback as far as Jalen Ramsey, or wide receiver as far as Julio Jones, sometimes those core elites, they go down in price, the ones that you have power-up passes in there for. So what I do is I still monitor the core elites that I have power-up passes for that player. And when I see that core elite, especially when it's on the top tier where you can pull it out real fast without no penalty, I will watch those core elites. And when they go down in price, I'll buy them, and then I'll swap out my power-up pass. That way I have them, always have that power-up pass ready in case, you know, Julio gets another card, then all of a sudden I want to use that and then buy the higher tier Julio. But you always want to replace your power-up passes, you know, whenever you can. Say I'm pulling packs. Like right now, I told you guys I have my 82-84 on Rob Gronkowski. I have 2 of my 62-81s on Matt Ioannidis and Ryan Kerrigan. Strictly just holding them there. Again, they're top tier for them as well. And, but I know as I pull packs and throughout the next